Buenas tardes, people, and welcome to the 11th class of the first Spanish Every Other Day course, the alphabet. And before we begin with our letter for today, I'd just like to remind you of a few things. Basically, the premises under which you are taking this course. In other words, it's you learn one day and then you practice over the next 48 hours. What do I mean? You watch the video and do the exercises as we're doing them. Then over the next 48 hours, you practice. And what I'd like you to do is practice 6 to 8 times, each time 5 minutes. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the course, the key is to time yourself. Only 5 minutes. Please do not go over 5 minutes. Once that timer goes off, you set your timer, you put it on for 5 minutes. Once it goes off, that's it. Stop. Just stop where you are. Close up shop, do something else until the next session. All right? So what you're trying to do is 5-minute sessions throughout the next 48 hours after, or the following 48 hours after you do the lesson. Aim for 6 to 8. If you want to do 10, that's fine, but not less than 6. What we want is you doing it just a little bit every few hours, and so that it becomes natural, more natural, or rather it starts becoming embedded in you, and that's what we want. Okay, so 48 hours, 6 to 8 sessions. You do the next lesson, rinse and repeat. All right, so that's what we want. Remember, you learn, you practice, and you repeat for 30 days. 15 lessons in 30 days. You can choose all odd days, choose all even days, but the point is every other day with those practice sessions in between. All right? Okay. So let's take on the letter D. So, how do we pronounce it in English? Yes, I did say English. D. But where is your tongue when you say the letter D? If you imagine that my hand is your tongue, and this my left hand is my left hand is the roof of your mouth, and my right hand is your tongue. It comes flush up against it. And so it's D. It's almost as if you feel, and this is your tongue again, this part of your tongue. If it's your tongue is from front to back, it's like this part is at the top of your roof, it touches the roof of your mouth, and it's almost, sometimes the whole tongue or most of the tongue is flush up against your mouth, but it's usually the back part that's up on the roof of your mouth, that touches the roof of your mouth. It's almost spreads itself a little bit on the roof of your mouth. So D, try to feel it, D. It's the back part of your tongue, or the middle towards the back, that is against the roof of your mouth when you say it in English. However, when you say de in Spanish, where's your tongue? Again, if this is the roof of your mouth and this curve here, okay, let's see if I can do this. This curve here is where your upper teeth are, and this hand is your tongue. You're going to feel the tip of your tongue right at the junction between the roof of your mouth and your upper teeth. There, and it's the tip of your tongue. If this is my tongue, you're going to feel this part of your tongue against the upper teeth. You're not talking about this part of your tongue anymore. You're talking about this part. So the de is really soft. It's not a hard English one. It's not de with at least half of your tongue saying the word. It's de with just the tip, just the little part of the tip of your tongue. So, and we do not want to say they, we want to say de. You cut off the sound before you can start saying a. We had this information when we did our vowels, when we did our alphabet, rather. We don't want to say a, b, c, che, de. A, b, c, che, de. De, not day. De. All right? So, we have another challenge, unfortunately, with this word, with this letter. Two ways to say it. When a word starts with the letter de, you'll say the letter de, as we've learned, such as dia, not dia. You don't want a ts sound when you say de. Dia, destacar, domingo, and dama. Not dia, destacar, domingo, dama. We don't want that sound. And that's the sound you're going to get if the back middle of your tongue is on the roof of your mouth. You won't get that sound if you're just barely flicking the tip of your tongue between the juncture where the roof of your mouth and your upper teeth meet. Dia, dia, really soft. Dia, destacar, domingo, dama. We don't want dia. There's a slight sound that you'll hear in the English D that you don't have in the Spanish D. Can you hear it? Record yourself. Say, find an English tongue twister with the letter D and say it. And of course, there will be a tongue twister in Spanish at the end of this lesson for homework, and have a Spanish person record that one for you. Or if you have a bilingual friend, someone who really speaks English as an English speaker and Spanish as a Spanish speaker, that can actually make the difference between those two, have them record the English one and the Spanish one. Or you can have them record the English one and the Spanish one. Then you'll hear if they make a difference between both of the days. Now, it'll be interesting if you have a Spanish native speaker who has learned English do both. If you hear them speak, when you hear them say the English tongue twister, you might be saying, well, their D's are off. Because they're going to say it more like a Spanish de instead of an English D. And so we have the reverse problem. We're trying to make our Spanish des not sound like English D's. So use that recorder. Use it to refine your letters. All right? Okay, so let's get to these words. We were talking about how to say the letter de in different situations. So you have the letter de at the beginning of words, domingo, and now you have it in other places in a word, such as fundar, sindicato, not sindicato, sindicato, escondido, defender, softer de, not D, but de. However, if the letter de is the last letter in the word, and there's a ton of these in Spanish, we have calidad. Uh-oh, did I say de, or did it come out like a TH? Yes, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Salud, felicidad, libertad, If it comes between, if the letter D comes between vowels, cálido, not cálido. It's not even the D sound in Spanish. It's more of a TH. Cálido, paladar, dádiva. And now that's a little tricky. You have the D sound at the beginning, and then you have that slight TH sound when you say the D syllable. Dádiva, dados. The D sound is different. It's a really, really, really soft TH. It's not th, it's just the hint of th. So let's try those 8 words. Calidad, 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 not calidad, calidad. Try to make a soft, soft TH sound. Soft sound, not, you don't want it really loud. Calidad, salud, felicidad, libertad, cálido, paladar, dádiva, dados. Soft, soft, soft D sound, soft TH sound. All right? Ask your friendly neighborhood, helpfully critical Spanish native speaker to record these words for you, and then listen to them. Or have your friend in front of you, you say them, have them correct you. Now, you've got to be able to take their criticism. But you're working on improving your accent. And why do you want to improve your accent? So that it's easier for your listeners to listen to you. And it'll make them want to listen to you more. And that's really the point of language. We want people to listen to us and to have no problems in understanding us. So if we make it easier for them, that's better for us. So let's review the rules again. How do we pronounce the letter D in Spanish? Where's your tongue? Tip of your tongue is touching the union between, or the juncture between, your upper teeth and the roof of your mouth, correct? If the word starts with the letter D, you say the letter D as D, such as día, destacar, domingo, dama. Not dia. You want sound, and that's what you get when the back half of your tongue is up against the roof of your mouth. You won't get that sound if the tip of your tongue is touching the juncture between your upper teeth and the roof of your mouth. All right? Now that will be the sound. The D sound is what you'll want if the letter D is in the middle of the word, such as fundar, sindicato, escondido, defender. However, if the letter D is the last letter in the word, such as calidad, salud, felicidad, libertad, or the letter D comes between 2 vowels, such as cálido, paladar, dádiva. Da, the D sound, but then you have this D that comes between the A and the E, and so it's a slightly different sound. Dados. That's when you want a slight TH sound. Got it? Let's try some tongue twisters. Let's try one that has the D in the middle. So we're working on a slight TH sound. Okay? So we have lado, ledo, lido, lodo, ludo. Decirlo al revés, lo dudo. Ludo, lodo, lido, ledo, lado. Qué trabajo me ha costado. Let's try that again. Lado, ledo, lido, lodo, ludo. Decirlo al revés, lo dudo. Ludo, lodo, lido, ledo, lado. Qué trabajo me ha costado. Get somebody to record it for you and listen to it. Now let's try another one. And this one has the de at the beginning. So it's a solid de sound. So this one will help you to get rid of the slight sound that we get when we say a Spanish de more like an English de, English D. Doroteo, Dora, las adorables doraditas, que Dora, bailadora, avicultora, adora. Let's try that one again. Doroteo, Dora, las adorables doraditas, que Dora, bailadora, avicultora, adora. Get a Spanish native speaker to do that one for you too. All right, so you've got 2 tongue twisters to work on until the next letter. You got it? Good. Next lesson, 3 ways to say doble L. At least 3. Hasta la próxima.